Go back the Titans up. Usually we give you the quarterback with the grand entrance, but King Henry is the headliner of this Tennessee offense. Rushing crowns, 19-20, and leading the league this year. Currently on pace, 5,743 rushing yards in 3 seasons. And you see the stiff arm tips.
Yes.
Big bucks, big tippers here.
He's at 6'4", 250 pounds at that Mike linebacker position. He's the captain of this defense, and he has the physicality, Steve, to match up with Derrick Henry.
2nd and 10. Tannehill puts it in the belly of Henry. That's for a loss.
This is a guy who brings a kind of physicality and body type to the front four that they didn't have last year. And you can see right off the bat.
For the Titans. Pitch to Henry. Upended.
Run game was concerned. They were going to have to go ahead and put their big boy pads on. And Tre'Davious White is one of the very best.
Trying to understand your cartoon.
Yep. Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. On the first drive, Henry had 2 carries just for 1 yard.
This team is well versed on the defensive side of the ball.
Fake it to Henry. Tannehill wants to throw, try to set up the screen, and Tannehill fell down. I don't know if he was tripped up or not, but there is a flag down.
They want to get the ball to Derrick Henry in the passing game, and the screens are a great way to do it. If teams are going to stack the line of scrimmage to take away the run game, throw the ball to him in the flat, get him in the screens. Just that was not well executed, both with a man downfield and with Derrick Henry falling down.
Ineligible man downfield, offense number 60. Penalties decline, brings up 3rd down.
See if he just gets tripped up here. Yeah, he just hits his foot on Nate Davis's ankle there.
Titans open up from the 29, 3 tight ends on 1st down and 10. Tannehill, little pump, and now get it to Derrick Henry. And a flag comes in.
Prior to the pass, holding defense, number 27. 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
It is Henry running behind Torrey Carter. There's Derrick Henry trying to get the big guy going, and he's going. And when I say going, he might go all the way. Nobody's going to catch him. Derrick Henry, touchdown. 76 yards. There are no flags.
Give credit here to the wide receiver, Westbrook, Akina, and Swain. Watch them come down, and then the cut from Derrick Henry. Great vision. Once he gets past that first level, watch the speed between the safeties.
Yeah, I tell you, look, Micah Hyde took a bad angle, and you can't afford to take the wrong angle against Derrick Henry. Sometimes that happens.
Extra point is good. First touchdown of the game belongs to Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans on the longest play from scrimmage all season. Take a look at Derrick Henry's big burst again. He had been 4 carries for 8 yards in the game, and then he breaks free.
Watch the block here at the end, right there by A.J. Brown, just to get a piece of Tre'Davious White, and that's another level of speed. I don't think safeties want to rush down to hit a 250-pound man, but then he runs by it.
And you see the Bills have had Henry's number over the last 3 years, in 2018, 2019, and 2020. Ironically, all in week 5. Here we are in week 6, and it's a different story. Bills have run 31 offensive plays, the Titans just 13. Derrick Henry bouncing off people for a couple. Greg Rousseau, the really good-looking rookie for the Buffalo Bills on the tackle. Career. Henry. He pushed down Addison. Still going to be a loss.
Mario Addison, welcome to Derrick's stiff arm. I mean, he does a great job of getting upfield, and you just see it. He just puts it right in the middle of the chest. Then here comes Tremaine Edmunds to clean it up and make the tackle. You see, Edmunds says, look, I'm going to go a little bit lower, and I'm going to try and form tackle you, but that's the challenge against this big joker, man.
And you know what's coming, Josh Norman, if you're watching. That was week 5. And it's the greatest 5-yard highlight maybe in NFL history. I think Mike Vrabel's had enough of it too. He goes, hey, great play, 2nd and 5.
It was hilarious, right? The way he was explaining it.
At the Buffalo 11, under 5 to play in the half. Tannehill gives it to Henry. Crashes down to the 4 as players come together. Top of your screen. Conservative to start. Well, that looked like the beginning of the 76-yard run, too, by Derrick Henry. Tremaine Edmunds said, not that time. Before I was so rudely interrupted by that penalty flag, here's Derrick Henry. Had nothing going on. He had 4 rushes for 8 yards. And then Henry, like that, bounce off one person, and nobody else touches him.
That's because the blocking on the perimeter, if you see Westbrook-Akina's block right there on Jordan Poyer, unbelievable. And so is 21.8 miles per hour for a guy that big. That's like a small car moving that fast.
That's fast for anybody, but much less 250.
Career high and fastest run for Derrick Henry to Pater. Here's Henry. He'll be slowed down, but not until he gets the first down. So how do you get to be so big and fast and strong? You get in the gym every single day. That's how I do it too. I got the chain around the back of my neck. That's exactly how I do it.
I like to chain you up. That's the stiff arm. That balance right there. And look at this one. I mean, this, shades of Jerry Rice.
That's for real better now.
That time Jerry Hughes played it perfectly.
Here's Henry. You saw that gap open up. And who wants to make a business decision? Micah Hyde had to, or it might have been 6. Gain of 20.
So if you're going to come up the field with Russo like this, then the answer is the cutback with Derrick Henry. Great job by Todd Downing, the offensive coordinator. If you're going to come up the field with your defensive end and bat my ball, that very next play I'm going to come back with the beater. That is this offense, 1-2 punch in a nutshell.
Gonna be a false start. You see Henry's frustrated, got palms in the air.
Offense number 22, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
But the only person he can be mad at is himself.
He just wants to get in the rhythm. You get a nice clip, you get a good run, and
on his tippy toes there. Off the hard count, Henry right into the pile. No gain. Mario Addison. Back to Henry now. Julio Jones, bottom of your screen. Give it to Henry. Into the end zone. Titans touchdown. Tied at 23.
This is just 1-2 from Derrick Henry. He gets hit by one of the biggest men on the defensive line in Star Lotulelei. Here he is right here. Watch this collision. Saffold's trying to block him, and right there he gets Henry, and he says, no, I am not going down. I am getting in the end zone.
Henry, no, you pass it to A.J. Brown and let Henry bang in. Titans by 1. Derrick Henry loves contact. 102 yards tonight. That's after contact. And there you see what Devin Singletary and Zach Moss have done with or without contact.
Well, Derrick Henry is known for his generosity with his offensive line. He's gotten them Rolexes, customized Pac-Man machines, and most recently in March, when he broke the 2,000-yard rushing mark, he got all of his linemen gold and diamond-laced chains with a pendant that had a 2K and a crown on it. And after he set the Titans franchise single-game rushing record with 238-yard night back in December of 2018, he got his lineman a chain with a 238 pendant.
Tannehill trying to set up the screen for Henry. Who wants a piece of him? Second and 6 to open the 4th. Derrick Henry will fall forward. One. Puts it in the gut. Derrick Henry. Second and 3rd effort will get him a couple. Tremaine Edmunds took him on. Top of your screen now. It is Henry. And he does get better. Derrick Henry progressively gets better each and every quarter. And I always wonder about that. Is it actually Derrick Henry, or is it the defense, some fatigue taking him on every quarter?
Oh, you know exactly what it is. You know it's the fatigue. No, I'm not going to take anything away from Derrick Henry. But look, it is tough playing defense in the NFL. These guys know where they're going. You're reacting to what they're doing. And when you've got a 250,000-pound running back coming at you at 21.8 miles an hour, it's kind of tough.
Pounded on you for 4 quarters.
Yeah.
And then they get him in space. And he tries to work on the little guys. Flag comes in. Taron Johnson got just enough of him. Check the marker.
Holding offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Time now for our total replay, brought to you by Ally.
Oh, Derrick Henry, man. This is a guy who was an all-day assignment. And you see it right here. Great blocking. 21.8 miles per hour. That's what it looks like in a human being. And then right here,
Oh, God.
Micah Hyde just get down low. Here he runs through Star Latulele. Look, when this guy's standing next to you, you can't believe this guy plays running back. You just can't believe it when you see him in person.
First down and 10 from their own 38 minutes to play. Trailing by 4.
Corner coming off the edge. Tre'Davious White. Audible. Took him out of it.
And all of that for a Derrick Henry run of about a yard.
That's what teams will do. They try to have a secondary player knife off of the edge of the formation to get at Derrick Henry's legs. If you let him get ahead of steam coming downhill, you're in trouble. So that is what defenses will do, and it's on the quarterback, Leaves. It's on the quarterback to protect against that. So he either has to audible or bring a receiver down to block that presence.
Throwing windows would be open.
Brown and Jones now out of the game for Tennessee. Pitch it to Henry. Won't get back to the line.
Oh, boy.
Justin Zimmer and Tremaine Edmunds made sure of that.
I hope you have your volume turned up. There's some big boy hitting going on out here right now. Tremaine Edmunds, you're just going to see him come inside out. Just listen to it.
From the Buffalo 22. Trying to set up the screen for Henry. First man misses. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Johnson made sure of that.
I love this play design. Get the ball out to Derrick Henry. Great block by Westbrook-Akina there, the tight end Swain. And then A.J. Brown downfield to make those corners tackle that big man.
2nd and 1. Derrick Henry into the second level and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Excellent blocking on this left side of the offensive line. Watch Roger Saffold climb. Watch the reach block here by the center and just seal it off. And then he's just downhill and he's up to the safety in a hurry. You got the reach, you got the kick out. Now Micah Hyde's going, thank you very much. Thank you very much for letting this big joker up on me.
Got that one through. We've had 7 lead changes and might not be done yet. 3 minutes left in Nashville. Allen leans forward, and I don't think he got there. Josh Allen looked like he slipped down. Naquan Jones stuffed the hole. Josh Allen. This one has gone final, and it belongs to the Titans in a wild finish here tonight.
Have we been surprised how many times on Monday night already? Some of the things that we think are strengths turn out to be weaknesses. Some of the things we think are weaknesses turn out to be strengths. The Titans O-line tonight